I'm going to mention masking fluid. To some artists that's a no-no, but it is a very useful addition to your kit. This is the stuff that I use. It's quite thin, it's grey, it's called drawing gum, and it's made by Pebeo. So I poured some out into my palette, but one of the things you may not know is that if you saturate your bristles with washing up liquid, fairy liquid or something similar, wipe the excess off before you start. I'm going to use one for smaller lines. They're usually inexpensive brushes to use if you're using masking fluid, and one for the bigger stuff. So having really worked the soap into the bristles, you then wipe off the excess. You mustn't forget to wipe off the excess. It's otherwise you get bubbles in your masking fluid. So there we go. I'm going to protect certain parts of the picture from the initial coats of paint. One is the line of that distant hill. Where the snow settles on a tree. So I'm going either side of the pencil line. I would suggest you try to be as quick as you can, because this stuff starts to dry, and if you've been using the brush in the fluid for more than 5 minutes, I would suggest you wash it out and start again. I'm just protecting the top edge. I'm not covering the whole area where the snow will be. Just a bit around the bottom of the tree where the snow will collect, trying to create a highlight where the sun is catching the snow, so this preserves the white paper. And of course there'll be snow and shadow. Touch across the top of the gate. And that's basically it. Doesn't take us more than a few minutes. Yes, that'll do. And, it's best if it's a bit thicker than a bit thin. If it's thin, sometimes it's difficult to get off. Right, wash the brushes out, and there shouldn't be any residue left at all. The brushes are perfectly good to paint it with watercolour. Mind you, I don't use them for anything else other than the masking fluid. Well, we can't do much until that's dry, so I'll end the clip here and start again with the sky when the fluid is dry.